You'll search long and hard to find a more unique entry for this year's ArtPrize.
It was created by a brother and sister after the death of their father reunited them. As 24 Hour News 8's Steve Kelso reports, this piece has been in the works for nearly 20 years.
I'm happy, yes.
Paul Jaw is 48. He was born with Down syndrome. His vision is poor and his body weak, but Paul has found something most of us search a lifetime for.
That's what counts, yeah.
Innocent, warm, caring, and above all, happy.
He's a good cat of mine.
But Paul's passion, his life's work, is in these cards.
I like music. I know all the words of the song.
For the last 2 decades, Paul has written word for word the lyrics of his favorite song on index cards. Thousands and thousands of these cards.
Sometimes the snow comes down in June.
After the death of Paul's father last October, he began living with his sister Monique. It took the love that only a sister has to see what could become of these cards, and she set about her plans.
Come on, Paul. There you go.
Today, Paul got to see for the first time what the two of them had created.
Look over here. Is that your stuff?
Yes.
Is that all yours?
Yeah.
Wow.
Together, they have achieved what may be art's loftiest goal, to speak to the human condition. Driven, like all great art, from the loftiest of places, the human heart.
I express myself to see the world.
I think it's pretty much overwhelming, or we want to get a little bit of shock in there, and you know, it's kind of awe-inspiring. There's so much that it's hard for the brain to grasp that Paul could sit there and do all of this.
The display is framed with Paul's photo and drawings that depict his life, and scattered below all of those cards. The songs Paul chose to put in his own style of record speak loudly about the man himself. The Eagles' Take It to the Limit and the Turtles' Happy Together. James Taylor's You've Got a Friend. It took John Lennon to imagine all of the people living life in peace, but it took Paul Jaw and his sister to somehow put it in this perspective.
Paul's work should not be ignored. It should be celebrated, and it should be shown to the world.
Now, the Jaws don't even intend on winning ArtPrize. They say their actual inspiration here is to spread the word about Down syndrome. But I'm telling you, this is something you've got to see, because as you look about all of those cards, you know all of those songs, and you know all of the passion that went into this. It's really something else. It's at Fifth Third Bank in the lobby. If you get a chance, get down and see it.